Okay, so now we're going to just have a little look at Mirage plots. So it's important that when you're using your GPS to locate the plot, you get to a point on your GPS and you go, okay, the plot lands, let's say you land here for instance, you go, this is my centre. You look at the map and go, oh, okay, this is actually a full Mirage plot. So what I need to do is now I need to come out to the edge here and look at the stem line. So get halfway through the stem line, I put a mark so I know where I'm measuring from. And then clients will have different specs, it might be 2 meters or 3 meters outside the stem line. And let's, for example, say it's 3 meters outside the stem line. So we measure 3 meters out here, and then we put a cross on the ground, and then that's our, we'll put a peg in there, and that's our plot center. So what we do now is, it's a full Mirage, so we measure everything in there. When we're taking slope on a Mirage plot, we're only measuring the slope back into the stand. We're not interested in the slope outside. So that's important to know. Yeah, so on a full Mirage, everything is going to get put into the Allegro as Mirage twice, so you'll get that option of selecting a Mirage. If we just talk about partial Mirage for a minute. So partial Mirage is if we landed in the stand further, and let's say we landed here, we check our map, and we'll check the map, and we'll might use the back of the tape to check it. And we'll go, okay, it's a 10 meter Mirage. Okay, so 10 meters. So again, what we need to do is we still need to establish this boundary. So we need to establish the center line through here. We still need to establish 3 meters outside there. Say this is our actual stand boundary. And now what we do is we measure 10 meters from here back into the stand, put a cross on the ground, and that's where we put our peg. And I'll demonstrate that in a little while with pegs and how we'll double Mirage. So just going to talk a little bit about partial Mirage. So what we've done is we've established the center line through the stems here on the edge. We measure 3 meters outside the stem line, and we put a mark here. Okay, and because this is a partial Mirage, what we're putting here is just go BDY. Okay, this tells the auditor that, okay, this is where I've established the boundary of the stand. So because I've got a 5 meter pole and it's a 5 meter Mirage, I can easily just use the pole. You can use the tape as well, but that's just as easy to use a pole. So what I do is then come in here, then cross on the ground, put a peg in the ground here. Okay, so this is where my plot's going to start. So I'll measure everything in this plot with the radius and get all the trees, marking the boundary as we talked about earlier. And then the second part is I flip over and go 5 meters out this way, and I put in a second peg, cross on the ground again, put in another peg, and now I do my boundary again, and I'll get the trees on the edge will get Mirage twice, whereas the trees further in will just be Mirage once. anything inside this, the boundary. Let's say we're using 13.86 as our boundary in there. We use 13.86 again out here, and we do our boundary through there, and everything that's in that boundary gets miraged to us.